Hey everybody! So today I did some shuffling around here to get every vehicle in the garage, and I thought, hey, what a good time to do like a little question and answer from your video. So, first thing was, a lot of people commented and said, why did Sam not show off her new car? Well, she was inside, she's been really tired, and she just didn't feel, I asked if she wanted to, but she said she didn't feel like coming out here and showing you guys, so I just did it. You know, it's not like she isn't excited about it or anything. She did pick this car out 100%. I didn't test drive it. She test drove it, and she already knew she really liked these CX-5s, and so she really liked it right away. And that was about it. Hook, line, and sinker. So yeah, she really liked it. I didn't test drive it. I didn't try to sway her decision at all. So 100%, she loves the white, not white, but like light tan interior, and she loves how it feels just like her other car. The controls are pretty much the same as her other car, and she just really likes it. So she wanted it. And like I said before, what she wants, she gets. I did sway her in trying to get a pickup truck, but she didn't go for that idea. So yeah, this is hers for now. Like I said, I am jealous. I really like how this thing is, and I did get to drive it a little bit last night and a little bit today, and took it on some of the hard-packed snow roads, and this thing is just awesome in the snow. Compared to her front-wheel drive car or even my truck in four-wheel drive doesn't hook up as good as this thing does. Something about the wheelbase and just how the computer system and that all-wheel drive recognizes the situation. It grabs and goes. What else? A lot of people said there's a lot of miles on it, and you know what? They're not wrong. There is miles on this car, but the way it works nowadays, if this thing doesn't get 250, if not 300,000 miles on it, I'd be surprised if it didn't pull stuff like that. Maintenance is key, you know, and vehicles nowadays are just made better. You know, high miles, I think nowadays is like 200 plus in my mind. A lot of people maybe get new cars or whatever, and they want and they think high miles is, you know, maybe 100,000 miles, but you know, this thing was almost $30,000 brand new, and that was in 2015, so that was 4 years ago, and we got it for a third that now. So I guess, you know, mileage it is. It has to be mainly highway miles if I had to guess. 34,000 miles a year is a lot. I'm imagining that has to be highway miles. And highway miles are relatively easy on these vehicles. So I don't see why this thing won't, you know, somebody said by the time you pay off the loan, you'll need to get a new one. Well, if you get a brand new vehicle and you pull a 7-year loan on it, you're kind of in the same boat too. So it doesn't matter what you do. At least this way, the 100,000 mark of depreciation is gone, and the new car depreciation is gone. So if we wanted to get out of it in 3 years, we should be pretty easy to get out of it if we wanted to, if it was giving us a hard time. But Sam loves this thing, and I'll be honest, I love it too. It's awesome. This vehicle has a 2.5 liter motor. They had like a 2 liter, the 2.5, and then I think like a 3.5 or something like that. And the 2.5, you can tow 2,000 pounds behind it. Who's that? Our neighbors. You can tow about 2,000 pounds behind this, it says. So I'm probably going to get a hitch, and then I'll use it here and there for maybe bringing leaves in or something, and try to see what I think about it. You know, a hitch is $130, and then the wiring kit is $50, and that wiring kit is just like the one I had on my Focus, which is you just get the back connections on each one of your tail lights, and it's just a little T connector that goes in between them, so you don't have to cut any wires. It's completely like non-evasive, if you will. It doesn't hurt anything, and that's what I like about it as well, is it's just plug and play. The hitch is super simple. I put one on my Focus. If you guys have followed me from the Zach Jensen channel to this one, super simple to do. So I'll probably invest in that. Just like one of those 1 3/4 ones will be fine for this thing. And that'll go along with camping too. We have that rack, so we can put that rack on the back and put our coolers on there if we want or whatever. So yeah, I did buy 2 new wiper blades. The driver's side one was good, but this one here was bad. So we got 2 new wiper blades on it, and yeah, that's about it. But yeah, we put on over 100 miles yesterday, and it didn't miss a beat. So hopefully it gives us good service. And someone did say the all-wheel drive eats tires. I guess I can see how that would be right, but honestly, for the peace of mind you get driving this thing, like I said, it hooks up really nice in the snow. So for the peace of mind, I don't care if I have to put tires on it every 40,000 miles, because they eat tires, and they're, you know, instead of 60,000, I'm getting 40,000. That don't bother me. Tires are not the most expensive thing. I would take replacement tires over safety any day. So I did like I said, I did the shuffle. I helped a friend I had to use a trailer. We went and got him a snowblower. He bought a Bobcat snowblower today. So got the trailer out from the side, and then what I did is I put it behind the fence and locked it up, and then I got Sam's car out here because the insurance company, I'm not going to say they're dragging their feet, but you know, there's a lot to it, right? So they have to go through their investigation process, and it's been the weekend, so they're not exactly open, you know, blah blah blah. The police report has to go through. There's been a lot of different things. So got her car out there waiting for the person to come out and look at it one of these days, and then I'm sure they'll take it away to either get repaired or totaled. But I did look underneath there. The whole entire skid plate is ripped right down, and the frame is bent in on the front, and I got the hood up. It won't latch back down, but I did pop the hood up, and the subframe around the hood is pushed in on the driver's side, and on the passenger side it has a huge hump in it. And on the driver's side, it's pushed right into the fuse box. Like another inch, and this thing would have probably caught fire. So I'm sure they'll total it I'm pretty positive. Plus the whole back corner, the plastic is gone, and that whole back portion is smushed right in. So I don't know how they would fix that. I know that they probably can, but that's going to be a lot of labor. So yeah, hopefully this week we can get that thing out of here, and then we'll just be back to the two vehicles. So that's kind of the rundown on the CX-5. Trying to think if there's any other questions on it. Yeah, we're looking at a Kia with third row seating, but that was gone. And yeah, so we ended up settling with this one. I don't want to say settling. We didn't settle, but this was the one we looked at, and Sam fell in love with it. It's really nice. You can have up to, I think, 9 phones attached to the Bluetooth system. And then it's like a Waverly app or something that I installed, and that's like all my navigation and stuff that goes through the main display. So it's really unique in that way, and I really like the Bluetooth feature because my truck doesn't have that, and my Focus did. And then when I went to the truck, it has Bluetooth, but only for calling. So the Bluetooth radio music playing feature is like awesome. Yeah. And trying to think of what else there is. There really isn't much more other than that. I posted the Argo video today. A lot of comments about a shop vac. Guys, I got a shop vac. But if you've ever tried to shop vac frozen leaves, it doesn't work. They get all jammed up in that tube, in the hose thing. So, yeah, maybe it's because my shop vac ain't very big. You know, it doesn't have a huge hose, but when they're all clumpy and stuff, it doesn't work. So it is a lot cleaner, though. I ended up blowing it off and stuff like that. It's just part 1. Part 2 is already done. Now we're progressing on part 3, but it is going to slow down because now comes the time when I have to order a lot of parts, and it takes time to get the parts, and then it takes time to do the repairs. So But you can see she's ripped right down, no more tires. But a fun fact is that bolt pattern is 5 on 4.5. So pretty much any hardware store you go to, you can buy a trailer tire and it'll fit on this thing. So if you guys have the typical Argo tires or something like that, right, these big knobby things, and like it's ripping up your yard or something, or you don't like them, put some trailer tires on this thing. It actually probably look pretty cool. If they're, you have to get the right size so they don't rub against each other, but like a 12-inch trailer tire would probably work awesome on this thing. So all right, well, that's enough. Oh yeah, and I don't know, people seem to feel very limited on my ability, but I gotta say, this isn't the first small engine I've worked on or machine I've worked on. I often take projects from friends and stuff, and like this is my next project. This is actually a fun one. I'm going to turn this thing into like a little speed cart. Got the tire off. I got to get new tires for it, but I do a lot of the stuff. Maybe you guys know that, maybe you don't. I don't showcase a lot of it on this channel so far, but it's been cold, and it's hard for me to do videos when it's cold because batteries are dying, and you just kind of want to relax and get it done on your own. Plus, you got the heater going, so that's loud and yada yada. So, well, we'll lock this thing up. It also, playing with it today, it also has the feature of where you don't hit the button, you just walk away and it locks. So, you can turn that on and off and everything. But yeah, she's in the garage now, and actually, I honestly think the footprint of this is like the same as the car. If not like a little bit smaller, but it feels about the same. And it looks good in here too, so you guys can get a better idea of what color it is. So, yeah, alright, I'm heading in, I'm cold. I've been out here for like 3 hours moving all those vehicles around and dealing with all that. So, I'm going in, but thanks for watching, guys, and talk to you later.